So I'm giving you, sorry about this interesting view. Hey, Will Roberts here, and so I am here today because I want to talk a little bit about what's happened with the industry. I'm seeing that, SAG has got some things that they're trying to figure out. Yeah. But more importantly, I got something in the mail. And I'm very excited because I'm going to open it here with you guys. I have a feeling I know what it is, and I will have a message with this. Wait a second. I hate when people have dirty... There we go. Dirty lenses. God, what? Anyway, cool thing is that... And I don't have my... Hey, how are you? The cool thing is that what's happened in the industry, and I've been seeing this happen for a while, and now it's official, is that you have to remember actors. You're no longer just actors. You're actors and filmmakers. So back in the day when I started in the 80s, they would go, you're an actor, be an actor. You're a director, be a director. No, whatever you want to call it, hyphenates, and be an actor. Well, now it's like actor, ambassador, influencer, whatever you are, a filmmaker. But the point is that I'm not, yeah. So the point is that I think I know what this is from. It's from a film festival overseas, and I was recognized for something. I'm very excited about that, and thank you very much. I'll open this up. As a matter of fact, I will tell you. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to emphasize the fact that I remember back in 2017, I was in Brazil, which I could have been there now, but I had to turn down a film. Very unhappy about that. Anyway, but I entered a film that I did called Signal, and the bottom line is that I won a Best Actor award for the Hollywood Golden State Film Festival. Very honored to get that for Signal for the Best Actor, so very cool. But I'm telling you this because if you're an actor sitting around going, whoa, what can I do? What can I do? Can anyone in the industry get a SAG card like directors and producers? Well, directors and producers have their own thing, Owen. You're talking about actors, Screen Actors Guild. You can, but I'm not going to talk about that subject because that's a touchy subject right now because I'm financial poor. Anyway, bottom line is that getting things from film festivals or submitting an award is such a wonderful thing because it makes you realize it validates what we do. And as actors, we sometimes get this and rarely get this. I mean, good money. And when we do, it's an awesome thing. However, having these little monikers of your successes and that you're doing the right thing are so important. They validate what we're doing and why we're doing them. However, I will say that it doesn't happen all the time, but just submitting and doing things and creating projects is the new Hollywood, bottom line. So I'm opening this up. It's my name, and it's from the Nez Foundation, which is the film festival overseas. I'm very excited in India. And by the way, I actually may have a chance to go to New Delhi to shoot a film. We're talking about that possibly. And I'm opening this up with a knife that I thought it's very expensive and thought it was going to open anything, and it rarely opens anything. I'm kidding. It's a wonderful knife. But I'm opening this up to show everybody. If you know James Gunn, you please get a hold of him because I think it's more tough now than ever. But I'm open box here. Ooh, it comes in a box. Awesome. Comes in this neat little black box. And oh my gosh. All kinds of fun things in here. I got looks like the booklet. I love smelling books and I love print. And it's basically it's the film festival book. And they just had it, and definitely it's in India, which I love. I spent about 15 days in Mumbai shooting a film in 2000, I can't remember, called ABCD2. Very excited. Let me do this first, Owen, and then I'll answer your question, okay? I promise I will. And then I got another one, so we got two. And then I got my award. Oh gosh, you're gonna make me, don't make me open the award with a knife. They secured this puppy very well. Hopefully it's a flight to Mumbai, India, because I love India. That book, it is very nice. Oh, look at this. This is very cool. Hold on a second. I want to open this and not damage anything. Oh, this is fun. Whoa, how about that? This is my award. I'm going to get the pedestal it goes on. Oops. Well, here's the bad news. In the world of flight and shipping, it broke off. Oh, no. It's all right. I will work on getting it back together. Here it is. It's the NES International Film Festival 2006, and I'm a NEF icon. And this is what they gave. Oh, this is so awesome. I will get this back together, guys. This is so awesome. Look at that. It's stone, and it has my name on it. And thank you, Nez. You guys and gals are awesome. I'm giving you. Both my hands are together. I absolutely namaste, love India, and thank you for this honor. I'm so excited. I mean, this is like legit. This is really cool. It's very cool. So anyway, thank you very much for this. I'm sorry that it looks like it came out a bit broken, but I will fix it. I'm MacGyver. I can make this happen. We just need to simple little thing. But okay, so answering your question, Owen. Let's see. First of all, let me go back up to the top, see if there's anybody else happening here that I should know about. Can anyone? Yes, they enjoy. Okay, I told a friend about howtoselftape.com. That's great. James Gubb, thank you. Nowadays, what's your best recommendation to get noticed in film industry? Make films. I mean, bottom line is make films. Make a project. Actors. We got verticals. We got cinema. We got shorts. We got whatever. Do whatever you can. Okay. And the key is consistency. So I'm going to give out my advice on this is that, yes, you can produce a feature film or a short, but I call those one-offs, okay? But what you probably want to do is maybe consider a series, like a vertical series, although I'm getting a little tired of all the vertical stuff, and now they have an Academy of Vertical Awards. Too soon? Maybe. I mean, I get the format, and I love it, because here we are on our phones looking at, 9:16 and not 16:9. But maybe a little early. I mean, everybody's jumped into this. Everybody, and all of a sudden got 5-10 casting directors that are like, yeah, you should do verticals. Okay. Well, I'm not 20. I don't have, well, I do have six pack, but I'm not 20. Anyway, the point is that, and the point with verticals is hashtag vertical violence, beating women my age, and it's weird because that's what the scripts usually look like. But in any case, make something. The best thing you can do to get noticed is to make something, make something, make something. Same with actors. Yes, you go after auditions. Yes, you do. I get it. I do. I've got 2 of them I have to do today. They're due. And I got to do them. And that's cool. But you have to remember something. When you're auditioning or you're putting together, or you're in someone else's film, you're doing what they perceive it to be what they want. So they might want like a Robert De Niro type or something like that. But the fact of the matter is that what you do want to do is you want to create your own stuff, because I know what type of things I do best. I mean, I'm a funny guy. I may not seem like it, but I am. And only because of recently with all my weapon stuff and my cowboy stuff have I basically what I've been perceived to have, and General Marshall and Oppenheimer, I now get a lot of like CIA and generals and judges stuff, and it's also my age and demographic. But point is that you put out the type of product you want, it shows off what you do best. And isn't that the best thing? Because you're selling yourself. So go out there, create anything. I don't care if you just create a YouTube channel, try to monetize it, doesn't matter. Go out there, because you learn how to make your stuff happen. I'm trying to get my glasses on because you sent the message. You put your films up there, short, long, vertical, fan film, doesn't matter. By the way, go to filmmakergenius.com. That is my site, Filmmaker Genius, and that will actually allow you as a filmmaker to make stuff easier. Yes, it does include anything you make is important. I notice that some actors don't do auditions and just get the role. That's called offer only, by the way. If you're allowed to answer why does that happen? Yeah. So the reason why an actor gets what we call offer only, I get them, and the reason being is because they know people, or they're at a point. So for instance, I've been doing this for 35 plus years, and the reason why I get my offer onlys is because, one, my last project was Oppenheimer, so I'm at a level that they know, well, I know the guy can audition, but I want him to be in my film. One, they want people that are at a certain level and up to be in their films because, let's be honest, if you're doing a small project or a project that is mid-level and you want to up it and get more money for the film, you cast people with some names, big names, and it ups the ante, basically. So it's basically, you're saying that your investment in this film is justified because you have someone that has a name. So you know that your return on your ROI is going to bring you a better return. So that's why some actors get offer only and they get cast. And the other part of it is that we have Nepo babies and stuff like that. Oh, wow. Wow, dude, that's awesome. 10 times, Owen. That's neat. Yeah, I love that, the trailer. I mean, I woke up in 2024, beginning, or 23, when the trailer came out, and I'm like, oh my God, that's me. I'm saying what I would say a pivotal line in the middle of the film with Matt Damon, Cillian Murphy, Matthew Modine, Josh Hartnett, James Remar. World War II would be over, our boys would come home. It was the pivot point of the film where the five-star general, General Marshall, who's real, the Marshall Plan, basically says, okay, we'll fund this, go make the A-bomb. And we already know the outcome of that one, spoiler alert. So point is that, thank you, but glad you saw it that many times because we get residuals. But more importantly, make whatever you love. Don't make what you think they want to see, make what you do. Make who you are. If you do comedy, do comedy. If you do black comedy, do black comedy, which is basically like a dark side of it. If you do serious, great. If you do weird, great. Don't compromise. Start building what you want now and do it from there. Let me see what we got here. How cool it was to be there on... Oh, yeah, I can't even tell you how cool. When I went into that room, and by the way, when I was cast, I went into the Universal, and I had I got to see the red script, and we couldn't have any phones or anything with us or anything like that. Like Christopher Nolan, prints it in red on black because you can't photocopy it. It turns out just funky. And so I'm reading through it and going, oh, where am I in this? And I looked at the scene. I'm like, wow, right there in the middle. It's like it was a great scene, in my opinion. It's the war room scene. And I was very thrilled. But I didn't know who I was going to be on set with other than maybe, of course, Matt Damon, who plays Groves, who Marshall hired or got to be the commanding officer on the Manhattan Project. And then Cillian Murphy, who plays... Oppenheimer. I didn't know who I was going in the room with, possibly other than these two guys. So I spent 3 months training on this actual, who is Marshall, General Marshall. I got a hold of the foundation in Virginia. Melissa, awesome. She's the librarian. Spent 3 months with me. I asked her every question. I had her send me any document she could. I said, what kind of glasses did he wear? What kind of this did he wear? Did he have a wedding ring? Blah, 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 blah. And consequently, when I went into wardrobe and we fitted me, they're like, okay, try this wedding ring on. They go, what do you mean? I go, I'm sorry, I don't want to be that actor, but he wore a pendant ring from the military. He didn't wear a wedding ring. And he didn't wear this, he wore this. And then they brought in their military specialist and said, oh my God, he's right. My point is that I knew everything I could before I stepped in that room. Why? Because I needed to make sure that, see this angle right now? This is like me talking down to someone. I needed to make sure that General Marshall, the five-star general, that they literally were trying to sell the politicians and the scientists on the Manhattan Project, that I was the one in command. So I couldn't be sitting in my seat like this going, yeah, you bet, you guys, because they're Matt Damon and Cillian Murphy and Matthew, whatever. I had to be up there, be ready, know exactly what Marshall was thinking. Bottom line, had to know that. And so with that, I studied everything I could. So everything that I thought was second nature based upon Marshall. So great experience. And then Christopher Nolan was awesome to work with as well. So let me see what else we got here, because I look like I have some things up there. And then I'm going to leave you because I've got to go to auditions. When Heat 2 comes out, I'll see it like 20. Oh, okay, cool. That's great. Hyped about that. To be honest, the movies are great. Yeah, he's got the new one coming out. Wasn't in it? Bummer. And like Spielberg, you guys are having your own conversation. I love that. Thank you for the explanation. Super smart and interesting and helpful. Yeah, not a problem. No more than you should, because then you're going to go in there in second nature and just do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, everybody. I really appreciate your time. I think you're all awesome, and thanks for joining this. Follow me on my Instagram, but also I have a site called howtoselftape.com, which is for actors, teleprompter with voices, all kinds of stuff, and filmmakergenius.com. More to come. I'm building all these things like crazy right now. Thanks, Owen. If you have any questions, direct message me. Thanks.